Could we have gotten a better game for Thursday Night Football? Baltimore Ravens hosting the Cincinnati Bengals, and we're going to break it all down. We got a side, a total, a prop, a touchdown, and of course, Thursday night is Bet365 night because they're giving out $10 in bonus bets for every single touchdown scored. Stick around to the end on that one. I got one cooked up for you already. We hit it last week, and we're going to do it again this week. Let's go. Yo, Dave Loughran here. Hey, if you don't mind, help me feed that algorithm. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you like these videos. And of course, leave a comment down below. Let me know your favorite picks for today. You tailing, you fading. Either way, hit me up. And I'm on Twitter at Loughy_D if you want to say hi over there as well. Let's get into it. All right, Thursday Night Football. So Monday, we ended up, we were wrong on the side. And I went back and forth. I flip-flopped. I was like, I know I should be going Tampa here. I even did on Tuesday. I was like, we have to bet the trend. I got cold feet. Man, it's ridiculous. I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. I mean, I didn't even bet the Chiefs. I just ended up not betting the side. We did ladder Kelsey up to 100, though. We'll take it. Last play of the game, second last play of the game in overtime, he got there. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. And guys, as always, hit me up in tails if you want. Over in the premium Discord and in the Odds Shopper app, download it, get all the picks straight to your phone. And in Discord, less than $5 a week, $15 a month with the promo code NFL24. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. We've had a lot of fun this year and a lot of big wins, be it ladders, round robins, even the straight bets, grinding out the profits. But NFL 24 will get you your first week for less than $5, your first month for less than $15. Let's talk a little bit about this one, though. So it's a 53-point total. The Ravens are anywhere between 5.5, 6.5 point favorites in this game. I got to tell you, there's a couple leans I have here. Like I said, we'll get to a prop. We'll get to a touchdown in the Bet365 promo parlay as well. We witnessed a crazy game in week 5, okay? Just a nuts game. Two teams, divisional spot. Justin Tucker wins it in overtime for the Ravens in a game that the Bengals really should have won. 79 total points scored in that game, decided by a field goal. But I see this one a little bit differently tonight, honestly. You know, the Bengals are likely without T. Higgins. They just lost Zach Moss for at least the regular season. And they might be without left tackle Orlando Brown Jr. as well. Now, Burrow went nuts in that game, threw for almost 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. I don't see a repeat here. Maybe I'm just wrong. We'll talk about if I'm wrong in a second and what you should do. But look, I'm on the record saying that I think this Ravens pass defense is not as bad as we think. Don't get me wrong. We've picked on them at times this year, for sure. And you know what? We've made some money doing so. But at some point, they have to start taking shape. Like, if you've watched any of these games, and I'm sure you have, we've had a lot of primetime spots, a lot of big games with the Ravens. You've seen what I've seen, and it's a ton of tight window completions with good coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, they broke down in week 5 against the Bengals, against T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. I saw a lot of that. But at the same time, like, you're talking about a secondary that is back to full strength. Wiggins, Humphrey, Hamilton, Williams. And you have to think there's got to be significant improvement on the horizon as we pass the midway point of the season. And then you eliminate T. Higgins from the Bengals offense. You eliminate Zach Moss. It's going to be harder for Burrow to move the ball downfield. And that, like, you can key in on Jamar Chase as good as he is. Also, running on this Ravens defense is incredibly difficult. They're allowing a league low 76 rushing yards per game, league low 3.4 yards per attempt. So with this game being on a short week, the Bengals offense being shorthanded, and my possibly inaccurate assumption that the Ravens pass defense is actually better than the worst unit in the league, give me under 53 for this game on the short week. I'd also lean Ravens minus 5.5 here if you can still get that on FanDuel by the time this video drops. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Normally it's a spot, honestly, where I'd want Cincinnati, you know, important divisional game. They need this win, but I'm just not convinced that they have the offensive firepower to keep up in this spot. Now, they could definitely prove me wrong, and it wouldn't be the first time. And if you think they do, and you think this is more of a repeat of week 5, then you should be grabbing Cincinnati +6, +6.5 where you can find it, and the over, right? Just fade me entirely if you see it going that way. I personally don't see this game going in that direction. All right, let's get to the prop touchdown, then our same game parlay. Chase Brown over 23.5 receiving yards, -113 on FanDuel. He ran routes on 63% of Burrow's dropbacks last week. Why is that important? It's very telling because the first 8 weeks of the season with Zach Moss out there, Chase Brown had ran 34% of routes, while you got 46% for Zach Moss. Moss is done for the year, and the Bengals just traded for Khalil Herbert, but that was on Tuesday before the deadline. So even if he's active, which they're saying they're trying to get him active for this game, how much are you really going to be able to use Khalil Herbert, specifically in the passing game, after being with the team for 2 days, playing on a Thursday night? I'd expect Burrow to keep using Brown in the passing game here. I think he's going to need to. Against the Ravens team, too, that's allowing the 4th most receiving yards to opposing running backs, 10 yards per reception. All it could take is a couple receptions to get Chase Brown here if he breaks loose. And Burrow might be forced to use it more if Orlando Brown Jr. is missing on the left tackle. All right, let's go to a touchdown prop. I like this one quite a bit. Now, as you guys know, look, you've been watching these videos for a while. If you've been betting, you know, look, sometimes you're grabbing these spots and you're doing it because there's value there. You think these bets have a better chance of winning than the odds that you're getting. That's all that's important here, right? It doesn't mean that anything at 2-1, 3-1 is a lock to hit. Obviously not. We'd be rich otherwise. But I'm going Mark Andrews anytime touchdown on Bet365. Okay? Anytime touchdown on Bet365. I'm going to tell you why. Now, if you're not on Bet365 yet, number one, we're about to do the same game parlay. They're giving $10 in bonus bets out for every touchdown scored today. Why is that even more important? Because there's a 53-point total in this game. All right, if you're in any of the states on the screen, pause the video, click the link in the description or the one in the pinned comment. Go sign up, take a minute or two to instantly verify yourself, deposit $10 and only bet 5 of that. The moment your bet settles, not only are you getting 200 in bonus bets, which you are, even if you were to bet on the live first drive of the game to be a touchdown, win or lose, that bet settles. You instantly have 200 in bonus bets injected into your account, but you also are getting $10 if you opt in for every touchdown scored tonight. Now, you have to bet a cumulative $50 on same game parlays tonight, but it doesn't matter. We're up over $320, $350 since the start of October, just on bonus bets and on same game parlays for this Thursday night promo. We hit, last week as well. We've hit 3 of our last 5, and we've had over $300 in bonus bets come our way just since the start of October. So link in the description and in the pinned comment. Collect your 200 in bonus bets. Get in this promo tonight. $10 for every touchdown scored. 21 years or older to gamble. You have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. But let's talk Mark Andrews, plus 220 on Bet365. Why is that important? Well, it's plus 186 on Pinnacle, plus 175 on FanDuel, and Isaiah Likely is out tonight. On the season, Likely leads the Ravens with 12 red zone targets, 6 end zone targets, while Andrews has 10 and 3 respectively. All right, now we've seen a shift over the past 4 weeks, though, which is significant. Andrews leads the Ravens over that span. 8 red zone targets, 3 end zone targets, and he's found pay dirt 4 times. All right, that's big, 4 times in 4 games. The Bengals have surrendered the second most touchdowns to opposing tight ends with 5 on the season and allowing a 77.2% completion percentage to the position. So, yeah, we're getting Andrews at plus 220, 53-point total game. Yeah, next best odds are plus 200 on BetMGM. But like I said, Pinnacle and FanDuel way lower. I just think there's some value to be extracted here for sure. Now let's wrap it up with the Bet365 Thursday night same game parlay promo. Look, if you're not on Bet365 and you're not in one of those states, no big deal. You can still take some of these ideas and move them over to other books. It's just the fact that we could get up to, $7, $8, $80 in bonus bets just from touchdowns today is something that I always want to throw out there for you guys and do this promo and actually give you something instead of being like, hey, just sign up. Mark Andrews, 25 plus yards. Derrick Henry, 15 plus rushing attempts. 7 of the last 8 games he's gotten us there. And the Bengals plus 14.5. Yeah, I lean Baltimore here. I haven't bet Baltimore. I did bet the under, though, in this game. I lean Baltimore, but plus 14.5. We're getting this to plus 105 parlay. Now, the great thing is you can have minimum odds of even money. So we want to get it as close to that as possible to collect our bonus bets and hopefully win the parlay. Andrews, 25 plus yards. Derrick Henry, 15 plus rushing attempts. Bengals plus 14.5. Get him outside of that 2 touchdown mark. And there we have it. Appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Hopefully I'll see you over there in Discord. Otherwise, catch you back here for Monday Night Football. Peace.